Migos got that free on the West Coast. Yeah, I'm talking about dark hair. Look like she go. She do. Hometown hero, feeling myself, can't my ego. She heard of my. She said, babe, does it?
准备好了吗？
羞
辱人啊！我要看，怎么按呢？我又忘记了。后两个。不是这个吧？就我们自己选的是另外一个吧？这个吧？这是配对吧？干了，我们平常都打职业的，往上调一会死，是不是？你要现役还是？我看了，
我看一下。
更新了吧？已经有那个啦，有那个嘞，金达不让了。That's my type of distraction. That's my type of she Latin. Got my own flow and I'm about to get a patent. Brand new sheets for the bed they satin. Y'all wasn't tuned in back then. My swag they keep jacking. 对了，你要现役是不是？该你啊，杨伟。
Brand new whip just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that like stock.
我怎样？我怎样？
Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them.
干你娘！你这对他妈的全部伤病都是好的，你跟我说我他妈我选可怕的东西，你为什么不是吃屎啊？
你刚刚看到你那个什么 USA 啊
？USA？
我刚刚看到你选到 USA 啊，
没错吧？
你可以选湖人啊。
我像是那种人吗？我看起来像是会选湖人的那种人吗？啊！我就问你一个问题。
那你就选小牛啊。讲错了，不行的。
对，讲话小心点啊，他们已经证明了。
这独行者啊，不是啊？
对的。
那你还有勇士可以选。
没有汤神的勇士。好看他。什么啊？他妈的！你只要守一个人啊，我要守你3个人啊。
你有嘴张率啊？
张率跟屎一样啊！
会嘴爆
因为这堵拦呢，这堵拦呢。
We've got the Brooklyn Nets facing the Golden State Warriors. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers.
等一下，我关一下我手机游戏。好，这样应该好很多。
In the league, I mean, he's a true point forward.
等一下，
往好像调到这里是不是？
赶那个好像要出去外面调。
Who has excellent vision and sees the floor
我
well.
不介意啊，你可以放水一下。
Here's Curry.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
他小啦，
Greg, he studied the greats.
这个他妈的是怎么热这球？
Mobley's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right, got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Here's
当
Jordan.
你听狗假是不是？
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Curry with some nice D. Fires for 3. That one's not going to go. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
推他，推他，
Nobody
打他，打
near
手啊！
buries the long-range jumper.
Well, the team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
干不行，我要他妈把我的
Right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
有点累，可能。
And the first one at the line is good.
那晚一点我
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little hot, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win.
我不手啊，
Jordan
不
with the
搞
bucket.
啊。
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Pass to Looney.
你对不起啊。
And the shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that
夹
wide
他，
open.
你干嘛？
This early, they should be showing a lot more energy on
God.
defense. It's not there.
这样进得了？你他妈棒啊！
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling.
Green with the ball. Outside Curry. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got his second bucket.
Sometimes you watch Steph get a shot up, you just appreciate what you're seeing, and perhaps the best shooter of all time.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
好，还故意
And the
连到
Warriors making a change here.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
哎，
That's
可以
his
不要那么
second
脏吗？
foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And guys, what do you think about the
然后他妈
offensive
刚刚那个
approach
导
so
播把
far
那
that
画面
we've
导哪里
seen?
嘛？然后他妈他咬那
You
个
know
护
what,
齿那
guys?
边，
It
我他妈
looks
根
to
本
me
看
like
不
they're
到那些
really
屌，你
in
知道吗
sync？here, all on the same page. They've already
那
got
跑
a
条
bunch
完全
of
看不到。
assists.
Here's Shamet. Laid in with a nice touch
他妈
off the
他
glass.
妈2个人守你耶
And！of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior.
Ball.
This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Curry. He has 5. Pass to Wiseman. Shoots over Griffin. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Brown with it. Now defended by Oubre. Off target from three-point range. Warriors trailed by 3. Down low. Durant with the steal. Oh, here we go with Griffin. Nobody back there.
哎，干嘛你低
And
能
then
儿？
Griffin with the
你
dunk.
跳哎，会断的是
And
不
that
是？
speed and athleticism of Griffin, a lethal combination when he's on the break.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Pass to Pascal. Shoots over Griffin. No good there off the double clutch. And James Wiseman picks up the foul.
在掉，
That is his first foul of the
中
game.
体在掉了，能怪我吗？
And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Now here's Lee. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State moving it around. And the Warriors missing. The Nets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
真的。
The free throw drops for Jeff Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Now here's Wiseman.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
哇！
Throws it up high.
And they gotta keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
It's deflected. The 10-footer. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up.
很凶狠呐，这个真的很凶啊！看出来。
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at him.
没有，我在看有什么东西可以关掉，他妈感觉好那个。
干，你们离开了，那我这边切网络。
Yeah. So much money, you gotta put that on scale. We ain't not going back to being broke. One time for all my young in the trenches. Woo! Ain't chasing the dream. You know the routine. Look what they made of the team. You know the routine. I know why they jealous. I be on the type of stuff they never seen. You know the routine. Whole never level, I don't know and ain't even mean. Whoa, whoa. Young blowing all money, spending million, make back. Whoa, made enough off all hustle. I don't even gotta rap. Whoa, grinding, I get it, stacking, I spin it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. Hey, you know the routine.
Michael Murray put a hole in my jeans. I ain't playing in the whole nother league. Go to Philly, then I go to Reddy's, then I get a rollie, then I meet a, and then I get it, and then I take it. Feel like Carson Wentz, I got the wisdom and for sit the bitch, I got a funny feeling that you falling. Boy, still the coldest. This the moment I come different, yo. Yeah, bait for Lauren, no monkey business, can't H&M us, no. Shout out to Cape Town, Africa's always a great time. Donald said all of us live in huts. I tell him, dummy, go to Lagos. All you like to play tough. You really hating cause your pay stuff. Philly women really chilling with me now. I really can't stop saying John. The double M genius back, mo. See me was sneaking with Fat Boy. See they can sleep on my raps they had, but who really can back?
Blowing all money, spending million, make back. Whoa, made enough off all hustle. I don't even gotta rap. Whoa, grinding, I get it, stacking, I spin it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. Hey, you know the routine. Nah, we living, I ain't gotta post it. I ain't even boasting. How many times I gotta tell you about these rides, erasing ghosts? How many times I gotta tell you that? How many famous do I got for the love of the culture? Oh, everything kosher. Came in with a chip on my shoulder. Took it to Vegas. I bet it all at the table at poker. Just look at their faces. I know they don't like how this is crazy. You never gonna catch me out rocking a choker. I'm on right now. I'm feeling lit right now. We got the snake in the grass. He getting. I got 100 in cash. I'm about to spend right now. That y'all to put me in last, but what do it look like now? Young, blowing all money, spending million, make back. Whoa, made enough off all hustle. I don't even gotta rap. Whoa, grinding, I get it, stacking, I spin it. You know the routine. You know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags. You know the routine. Hey, you know the routine.
Fingerprints on that. Keely sent you to a new crib. Bad.
觉得我想来点经典的，来点经典的味道。
Raekwon with the whoop deal, slice of pine we all eat. Stick a straw in my with these weirdo, sweater be paranoid. Treat the jet like it's cafe. So the came back for it. Your whole clique be for a small letter. Black Phantom, Bless Pharaoh, Black Bow, Rest Well, Collins Ave in the high rise.
我想要经典牛，要过分吧？去我经典牛看起来比现役的这位还要弱啊。
没关系啊，关。
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
你们在这边干嘛？
We'll see the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Brooklyn
大
Nets.
妈的！
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
And the basket by Van Exel.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Harden. Wow, that was a strong
好啊
dunk.
，Nash 的玻璃防守又出现了。
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
They get it back. And here are the Nets. Jumps up. Jordan can't get it to go. Nash left side. Finley. Nice move. That's good on the jump
很正
shot.
常嘛，全没人哎。
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
干！好啊，你要堵在一
He
人
gets
气
it
全
in
场
there.
啊。
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire
恶
here
心
today.
啊！
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Here's LaFrance. And it's KD with the rebound. Outside Irving. For the three.
干！
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 5 now.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter. And he is a gifted scorer, folks.
Here's Finley. Here's Nowitzki.
哎
That's no
Eh.
good. Misses his first shot tonight. And here's the fast
玻璃
break.
防守，来吧。
Baseline jumper. He can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Count the bucket.
God.
And he's got a free throw
Oh, John
coming up
Horvath.
as well. So Nash will go to the free
美
throw
虚
line.
那个可怜。
It's going to be on James Harden.
那我是教练哎。
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw
好，
of
大
the
家在旁边吗？
contest.
And, you know, one of the things you have to love and
Ah,
respect
then,
about
I
Nash
can't
is
do
his
that.
leadership. He's an elite talent, a self-made player who I think makes all of his teammates look better.
Van Exel with it. He's picked up by KD. And that one, good.
教练
And
席，我们
Exel's
看到自己啊
got。his second basket. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And he comes up with the deuce.
反正呢，
7 points in the game.
You know, Irving is deadly from mid-range and really embraces that shot. He doesn't shy away from it. And I think he can give opponents a lot of problems because of it.
干突然那么硬的吗？
Now here's Nowitzki. Good work defensively.
突然那么硬的吗？
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Pass to Harden. In the corner, it's Harris. Outside Irving. From about 16. KD can't get it to go.
哎哎，白痴！
Dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
That
叫
free
你
throw
总教练
good
下来
from
打啊
Kyrie Irving. And the Mavericks will go for a different look
台
here.
面上教练，
Both good from the line that time.
这是教练场上哦。
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
LaFrance. Great positioning on the putback.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And they'll
放
keep
第一名就
possession.
你，
Out of bounds.
干
it'll
篮
be
哥把他
Mavericks
球突
ball.
出去啊！抬
We've
掉
got 1:08 left to play here in the first.
赶快进去吧，你别低能儿！
Outside Griffin. And Luwawu Cabarro is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. There's the triple. Brooklyn with the rebound. In transition, here come the Nets. Brown's got the ball. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. There's the three. The shot comes out. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's blocked by Bradley. And he gets it back. Here's Luwawu. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Hey, come on!
Williams can't hit. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's LaFrance. What a performance for
前面一个人都没有，在那边自己拉杆，然后没进。
像绝杀的包一样。
干！我他妈的，我是先没进我才绝杀的。
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Nets' performance, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And Luwawu gets it to go. Luwawu's got 5 now. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Here is Nahara. Inside. Williams. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got his first points in this one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've got here in the first half.
Mavericks trailed by 6. Johnson outside. Back to Griffin. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they draw the 24-second buzzer, signaling a shot clock violation. So both teams changing it up here. Nets leading by 6. With it. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And the basket by Van Exel. He has 7.
Boy, love the court awareness from Finley. Excellent at realizing when one of his guys is open.
Here's Harden. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's good he scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And Nowitzki doesn't shy away from contact now. He's experienced and he's clever at finding ways to score around and through the defense.
Here's Durant. Kicks it out to Harden. At the elbow, it's Brown. And here's Harris from the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
Back to Nash. Pass to Finley. Here's the 3. Some solid defense from Harris.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Yep, that one goes.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Back to Van Exel. Nash with it. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense
is
我靠，自己人！
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
操你妈！
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. Nowitzki's shot's good.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here's Harden on the wing. Over Nash. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Pass to LaFrance. Nash outside. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Nick Van Exel.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
55 seconds left in the first half. There's Nash with the three. Drains the three-pointer. Nash has got 10 points in the game.
You know, the stroke of Nash, so pure. He's got a nice high arching shot, a deadly three-point shooter, too.
Mavericks trailed by 6. Puts it up. Rebound, Brooklyn. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Harden. Good on the bucket.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Back to Van Exel. Here's Nash. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Here's Irving. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And LaFrance gets it to go.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
They double him with Jordan. A nice shot by Nash.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Nets leading by 4. It's Harden with the drive. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, I tell you what, Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring. Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Pass to LaFrance. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. 6-point game. An offensive rebound. A shot by Harden, wide open. Drains the 19-footer. Harden's got 14.
And, you know, sometimes you feel like every single jumper Harden takes is going in, especially from that in-between area. On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
And stolen by Nash. Here's the break. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Here's Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Durant 4 points this quarter.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. The path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Nash drives in, and that one, good. Nash has got 20 points.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
With 3, Harris. Offensive rebound.
起来了，是不是？
3. Outside Durant. This one for 3. LaFrance pulls it in. Mavericks trailed by 4. Pass to Nash. Pulls up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 22.
I'll tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Harden doesn't get it to drop for him. Bradley with some nice D. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Launches a 3, and it's Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Harden to stop the run. Can't get the layup.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game.
I love watching Van Exel dial it in from deep there. A superb sniper from beyond the arc. And just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Now Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Avery Johnson.
Boy, what a journey it's been for Irving. An all-star, a champion. He's played on the U.S. national team. Even did a little acting along the way.
The Mavericks leading. Outside Williams. Shoots the 3. The shot will not fall. The Nets go the other way with it. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 4 this quarter. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Johnson can't hit.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
The kick out to Williams to end the run. Johnson outside. Five to shoot. Back to Williams. Off target with his three. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Luwawu.
看来刚刚只是回光返照，教练下场了，球队不
What
打
a
球。
find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision. And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
You know, on the drive, Irvin probably anticipates the foul there.
不要两个以为不一样长是一买啊。
He's too sharp to let it surprise him.
And so Irving nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And here's Nash outside. Rebounded by the Nets.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they
被投进球是不会把球换教练的。
continue missing. And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki. And here are the Nets. They've got a 13-2 run going. Here's Irving.
断了没？
And he makes good on the
我怎么
lane.
没有断了？
And now a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The quickness of the release, very impressive from Nash, especially when he gets inside.
And Green gets it to go.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. They're leading by 8. In the corner, Shamet with it. Here's Nash. And it's good, assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Nash has got 14 points now in the second half.
Boy, I like Nowitzki's mentality. He knows he can get his shot off anytime he wants to, but he likes setting up his guys too.
To the inside. They grab their own miss. Nash. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Clock at 6. Here's LaFrance. The shot. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And he recovers it. And it's Shamet missing. Mavericks trailed by 6. Williams gets the bucket.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there.
Yeah.
Excellent passing.
Outside, Green. A nice shot by Jordan.
Jordan coming up big. His name is Cole, and he ups the ante and delivers. You know Nowitzki, he has been in these situations a bunch of times before. When it's a big moment, he loves taking the shot.
Jordan can't get it to go. And here are the Mavericks now. Shot. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
教练这一球很关键，教练这一球真的很关键。
Nash is on fire.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
教练这一球从来没有关键过。
By 1. 51 seconds left in the game. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team, and he he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
It drops.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
That's short off the rim. And they... Commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Durant with a wide open look. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Now it's a 6-point Nets lead.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this...
我要见识什么叫做羞辱的感觉啊！
并没有好吧？
我有个人4斗0中啊，明显的战犯啊！
谁啊？
一个废物啊！
他是谁？我忘了。
第一节输了3分，上半节又输了3分，第4节又被3分球洗回来啊 ，nice。
不是啊，我赢球，我的球员都是负的，你知道？
负的都能赢啊，你就知道了，负的球员都能赢啊，哇，怎么受得了？负的都能赢啊，
可以
这个真的棒啊，真的棒，我觉得很有道理啊，球员负的都能赢啊，看来这游戏不适合我，天哥。游戏看起来不太适合我啊！
他妈这个一球都没投的42啊，有没有搞错？5个助攻，
棒！我觉得这游戏真的不再适合我、啊，可怜了，被彻彻底底的压在地上磨蹭。
讲话尊重一点。
怪不得他要去当教练，上场打球可能对他来讲没什么用。他不适合当教练，看出来。
应该是不适合当球员吧？
可能还是他不适合打球。
我不知道。可能是手感问题。
没有用啊！你我看你我无大了。唉。可怜啊！这内需看来终究是老了，老人终究是要啊？什么选择？我哪新的选择？请问这个2K 大师，你要选什么队？
你要这样是吧？
我没有啊，我像那种人吗？我难不成像是会做那种事的人吗？
我怎么知道？
干。
So I talk till I drop. You say how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized.
要不想要自歌制裁我吧？
And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, when you're by my side, I just move how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make
要那么凶狠是吧？
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Bucks looking to make the most of their home court advantage here in Milwaukee. Drops in the layup for two.
To me, this is the next step for Giannis, wanting to improve that jump shot, especially off the catch.
Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said.
You know, fellas, I like getting good positioning and using that big body when shots go up. That's why he's boarding it well.
Hey, come on!
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And Giannis is a beast, a Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't call him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better. And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
To finish Smith. Back to Doncic. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
And here we go, the fast break with Giannis.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Pass to Finney Smith. Dallas moving it around. Doesn't go either for Doncic.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
这个东西他妈每次他妈重关去你妈！
再出选单的时候就要去调，不是吗？
you know, really, Antetokounmpo can look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
Dallas making a switch here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And here is Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Giannis has got 12 in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Pass break, Dallas. And it's in there.
Boy, KP wanting to dish it when his guys are open. I love that team-first attitude on display.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
And here is Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the way. 14 points for him.
That's why you got to push Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the paint. I mean, he's too long, too skilled, and very confident in this area. You got to get him out of there.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now here's Brunson. Following the missed shot by James Johnson. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Pass to Lopez. It's tipped. Now here is Holiday. Brunson covering. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee.
炸酱面的味道。
哦，好像是卤肉饭的。
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Portis can't get it to go. Stolen away. Pass to Forbes. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Forbes has got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. Powell trying to free himself up. The shot's good. Cauley-Stein's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Craig. And he converts the layup. Craig's got the lead back up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes. Spotting the wide open man and dropping the
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
To the middle. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
Pia.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein, a presence defensively.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. People try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Pass to Augustine. Here's Portis. Back to Augustine. Off target with his three. Mavericks trailed by 6. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And a slam dunk by Richardson. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues.
Good advice.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Here's Giannis. Offensive rebound. Pass to Connaughton. Left side, out of Antetokounmpo. Another shot. And it's good on the way. Giannis has got 18 points in the game.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Doncic, no good. Bucks leading by 3. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Here's Portis. It's deflected. But he recovers it. Here's Craig. No good on the shot. Mavericks trailed by 5. He lobs it up. And the dunk by Powell.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 22 points. Lets a floater go. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
And a wide open look for Portis. Pass to Craig. Left side Portis. From downtown. Here's Antetokounmpo. Get the bucket.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. DiVincenzo's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Bucks. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Boy, showing you some power there, fellas. I mean, nice to see Doncic get up and drop it in with force that time.
Pass to Giannis.
不是救你的。
And the call on the shot
犯规
sends him to the
屁
line.
呀！
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Just 4 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Doncic missing. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And quite honestly, guys, Antetokounmpo, get that name right, folks. He's one of the most unique, talented players in the league. I mean, long arms, which really create a lot of problems for the defenders, whether he's passing or shooting.
Here's Powell. Makes it off the glass. Powell's got 10 points in the game.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game. And I think he's only going to get better down there.
Lopez.
Oh.
But they recover it. Count it. Good. Middleton's got his first basket.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. It doesn't go for him. Holiday with the defensive effort. And stolen by Richardson. Floats it up for Doncic. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. Drops in the tray. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And GA, even when he did
我刚刚
arrive
看
in
你
the
像吗？
NBA,
我就正常的
a
起
while
跳
to latch，
然后
on.
就犯规了。 我强烈怀疑这个裁判哨子是黑
He
色
was
的。
assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
感觉妈你是黑人。
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
The 15-footer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. And the first one drops.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line.
好啊，
here
他
in
妈
the
放
second
水
half.
啊！
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Kleba with the
看我们
rebound.
别跳，他连手都不举。
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 14. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Milwaukee, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
In talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Brunson, no good. Middleton with it. Hardaway picks him up. Here's Antetokounmpo. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Back to Brunson. To the inside. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis.
我他妈离你1公尺远，我只是轻轻按你一下，他妈直接他推你耶！
You gotta play with some physicality in the paint.
干你他妈不要你人白人他妈我黑人他妈就这样推。
Who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is.
Down low. Here's Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Here's Kleba. And the layup is good. Kleba's got 6.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Mavericks trail by 11. Now here's Brunson. Stolen by Middleton. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. And Holiday throws it down.
Well, you've got to recognize how active Middleton is on defense. I mean, this is a guy that you can't afford to be careless around.
Doncic with it. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Skilled at scoring in a variety of ways. I mean, give Hardaway Jr. these looks, and he's happy to oblige.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 11 in the second half. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instinct. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, and it is one sight to see.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam.
Timeout called the Bucks. So both teams making some changes here. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said, "This is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball."
告你我是白的哦。
Thank you, David.
Well, a main weapon in Doncic's attack. He really excels at finding lanes and then taking
我是白的，刚才怎么没有吹？
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Dallas moving it around. Shot clock at 5. The 3 for Doncic. Doesn't go that time. Bucks leading by 13. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
Oh!
So explosive.
Oh, is that beautiful.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
And misses it off the right side of the rim. Lopez with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. Guarded by Holiday. Doncic. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, you look at Doncic, so confident, even from this area. He knows he can make it happen.
And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Richardson the bounce pass. Back to Kleba. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Doncic, guarded by Holiday. The 9-foot shot. And the shot goes in.
Doncic has a really nice feel for the court and the game, able to control the tempo because of it.
Now here's DiVincenzo. .44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The wide open look here for Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Holiday surveying the floor. A shot by Middleton, wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
People don't get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. On the wing, Giannis. Pass to Lopez. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so the Bucks take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. They really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out.
我要求不多，我觉得我应该
怎样？
可以把自己给腿打断了，废了。
有啊，你第2节赢我啊。
没有用啊。
第4节赢我。
跟第2节你跟第4节你放水吧。
哦，放水。你这个不要乱说话。 这话饭可以乱吃的话不能乱讲。
Back then, you made me block my friends. I guess we met our ends. Love, flip me again. I'm off that once again. The devil slipped me once again. I got that Colgate, give me riding in the Benz. I got no time for us. Nobody to fight for us. Might not need your type of love. Tell me where's the sign for us. The shorty screaming Mayday, Mayday. Can I be a lady, lady? This plane is crashing. I'm yelling Mayday, baby, yeah. You made of plastic, always overreacting.
我不行了，我觉得今天该休息了。可能，唉，到球什么打？好，我们隔几天后见啊！好，拜拜。I guess we cool back then.